Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Great Puckettini, and what I've got for tonight is big news. Arkansas Razorbacks hit on the transfer portal once again, picking up a linebacker this time, and it's Andrew Harris. He's committed to Arkansas Razorbacks. Man, my light is all messed up. Let's see. How can I fix that? Is that better? Looks a little bit better now. So if I turn a weird color, I'll try to fix it again. I'm working with my lighting a little bit. But anyway, so Arkansas Razorbacks hit on the portal again here, picking up another guy, just a no-brainer. Andrew Harris, linebacker from Central Florida, has committed to the Arkansas Razorbacks. And like I say, they're going now from a position of maybe weakness, not very many players, to now they've got a pretty good group of linebackers, I'm saying. And Andrew Harris, heck of a player. He definitely is going to be able to come in and help us. So let's check him out. So when I break down players who are going to play in the SEC, I compare them to NFL players because when you're playing the SEC, you're playing a lot of future NFL players. And the prototype size for a linebacker in the NFL is 6'1", 239 pounds. They run about a 4.69 40. Now, Andrew Harris, and is that 6'1"? I think I'm off on that. I think it's supposed to be 6'3". Let me look at that. No, it's 6'1". Okay, so let's go back to it. Now, so let's check out Andrew here. Now, Andrew is 6'3". There I am. He weighs 223 pounds, and he runs about a 4.45 40, which is smoking hot. And you see it on film too. I mean, he plays fast. Some guys have these great 40 times, but they don't play very fast. But Andrew does. He looks fast, plays fast, and he's transferring from Central Florida. I've already said that. So you see there, he's got the height, he's got the speed. 223, he's going to gain weight as he gets older. They're going to be lifting weights more and more. And your diet, you get a lot better diet in college and then in the pros for sure. So he'll get there to the weight. So I would say he's prototype size and speed to play in the NFL. Just needs to gain a little bit of weight there. And he shows his 40 time on the field. For sure, when you watch him play. We're going to break down some film on him here in just a little bit. Now, when I watch film on him, I see he's aggressive. He's a big hitter, and he'll stone a running back in the hole. 223, he's bigger than most running backs he'll play, and he can flat out stone them in the hole. Even he is a little bit, undersized for an NFL linebacker weight-wise. He's good at getting through traffic to make a tackle. You'll see him. He's good at, we used to tell our linebackers to find that hole. Try to be that running back. When it's running play, find where he's going, get in that hole. He's good at doing that, getting through that traffic, making the tackle. He's strong. He's got a big frame, 6'3", and he's going to be able to put on weight. So he can add weight for sure. He gets downhill fast. Like I say, he's aggressive. He can make tackles sideline to sideline. He's got great speed, and he shows it on the field. He was the leader of his high school defense. You see him moving people around, telling them where to look. So he was definitely a leader out there. And that's the only film I was able to really see. He only played a few games at Central Florida last season, and you have to look up those whole games and try to find him. But so I did look at his huddle film in high school and watch that. But you see, he's a really good athlete. He's got very good speed. He reads the quarterback's eyes well. You'll see. Does a good job of doing that. And with his great speed, too, he'd be great on special teams for sure. I think I may have some clips of him on special teams if I remember correctly. So with his, and the linebackers, safeties, corners, those are your special teams guys. A lot of times tight ends, some of your faster offensive linemen, faster defensive linemen. That's your special teams, So he definitely could help us there if nothing else. So anyway, this guy's a no-brainer. So let's look at a spreadsheet I've made here and comparing. I'm showing you here is how we've gone from a position of maybe weakness, not having very many guys, to now we have 7 really good linebackers. You look at their right now. The 2 deep chart I saw is that Steven Dix and Xavier Sori are kind of the 2 starters right now. And I love Steven Dix, boy. I think he's got his fist balled up. He's ready to fight. He's ready to be aggressive and hit. Xavier Sori for sure. I mean, that guy's ultra aggressive. You have to back him, slow him down a little bit, or he'll get all kinds of penalties on him. And then the backups there, Tavion Wallace, who we saw, our defense coordinator, Travis Williams, running up and down the hall when they got him. So we know what they think of him. and he's a freshman. And then Bradley Shaw, who's just a sophomore. So they got two older guys, redshirt seniors, and Dixon Soren. And they got so they got a good mix of younger and older guys. Then they got Wyatt Simmons too, who's a really good player. I know his dad. He's head football coach at Harding. Man, comes from a great family. He's been injured. I think they said had a hamstring problem maybe. So I know he's a good player if he's like his daddy. His daddy was a stud at Ashdown High School and then at Harding University. And I think Arkansas recruited him too, because I remember being a freshman. I played a little bit at Harding, and he was a graduate assistant. His daddy was Paul Simmons, and they had Coach Huckabee, whose son played for Arkansas. I remember Bobby Bowden, Florida State, come and recruited him. I remember I was on campus when they were doing all that, and they asked him about, Arkansas and how our equipment compared to Arkansas and this and that. So he was recruited by Arkansas and almost went. But anyway, Wyatt's a good one there too. And then we picked up Trent Whalen, a transfer who I really like. Man, he's got great size, aggressiveness, speed. And then we got Andrew Harris now. I mean, so we've got right there 7 guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 linebackers that all can play, and I would be fine with any of those getting out there to play. So we've gone from a position of maybe weakness to a position of strength here, and a lot of good players. All right, and you look at the grades here. You see Harris. This bright green kind of means he's in the top. So in his defense grade, he got a 72, and that's second next to Bradley Shaw. Run defense graded about a 72, which was kind of maybe third. He had Shaw and then Whalen and then Harris. Tackling, he had a real bad tackling game, graded like 20-something, 29% against somebody, and that really dropped his tackling grade, or he'd be a lot higher than that. But he didn't have him any on a pass rush. He's more of he's an inside backer, I guess you would say. He's not an outside linebacker pass rushing per se, but he does go get it, blitz a few times late, blitzing. And then his coverage grade is a 65, which is really good. He's right there with the rest of them. And so you see, he ranks right up there with all the linebackers we have already. Now, so, man, like I say, I think and then we still got other guys down here that redshirted and just younger guys down there that still could play. But we got 7 good ones. And that I really like a lot. So we've really gotten better there by adding Whalen and Harris to that group. You got 5. That's a little bit low. You add 2 more in there, and that really makes it a good mix of younger guys, older guys. So let's look at some film here. Let me pull it up. This is a huddle video, and this is when he was in high school. Once again, senior season. To find Central Florida, I would have to find whole games, and I tried to find highlights of them. Let's get off of this here. We got to show us here, of course. Here he is right there. I'm sorry, I accidentally paused my recording. Why is that not pausing for me? Right here. All right, hang on. Let me go back here. I pushed the wrong button and paused my recording. Now, let's go back a little bit. I accidentally did that. I should be able to do it. Yeah, right here. Here he is right here. The thing you see is he's got long arms, and he's so he's got a big body, big frame, definitely can add some weight. Like we were saying, that's really the only thing that's keeping him from saying he's a prototype NFL player is just his weight. But he's doing all right. He's right there, and he'll gain weight as he goes. Let's check it out here. So the long video may not show all of it. My video gives me lagging after I show a lot, and that he's 28, I believe. That might be him here. I'm not for sure. Nope, of course I missed it. There he is right there. I thought that was 32. Couldn't hardly see, but they do a good job of marking him here. Let's see what we got. Getting off a block, ran away from there, but boom, big hit right there, right? Y'all see that big hit explosion? That's what you need. Boom, come hit him. You saw that guy ricochet off of him. Big hit right there. Big hits cause turnovers. Okay, big hits cause turnovers. Let's see, where's he at here? Here he is right there. Finding that hole. Boom! You say stone that running back right there. Just flat out stone him. He turned into the running back, and right here, and he's sitting in that hole right here. He's got off a block, and he's gonna stone this guy. Boom! Stones him. Look at there. Big hit. Where's he at here? There he is. Find it, get through traffic. Boom. Stopped him. You see him there. He's built well. There he's got the gloves on. Here he is right there. We'll go on covers. Watch him cover the area here. Boom. You know, like what I tell you, big hits cause turnovers, and they do. Big hits cause turnovers. So there's the one right there. And that wasn't a huge hit. Boom, stoning him again. The guy, oh, what's there? Belly to back suplex right there for all you wrestling fans. Great move right there. Belly to back suplex. Here he is on the goal line again. Getting through traffic right there. You see what I'm talking about? Getting through traffic, knifing through everybody, and making that tackle. Here's the top linebacker there. He's got the gloves on, the long sleeves. Get out and covers. Look at there. Just whack, boy, whacking him across the head right there. John Madden would love that. I love it. You see, he's aggressive. He's gonna bring some wood when he hits you. Here he is. Look at him finding the hole right there and how fast he is. I mean, he read that totally. Great read right there by him. Very good. Here's with the gloves right there in the middle. Finding. Here he is running. Coming to this. Look where he's making that tackle. All the way out here past the numbers. That's on the other side of the field from where he lined up. He was the linebacker on the top side. So you see there, he shows his good speed. Here he is scraping over the top. Boom. They tried to block him. Receiver come down. Not going to block him. Here's with the gloves there in the middle. Drop back in coverage. You know, what's he in? Stripping it out. So, I mean, hey, that's a playmaker right there. Hey, we've seen on this film he's caused 2 turnovers already. I'm starting to lag here a little bit. There he is, big number 28. Getting up in that hole, getting held, and then boom, look. He don't fall backwards. He drives running back backwards. So, big, strong kid here. Boom. Once again, you don't see him falling backwards. He takes that guy backwards for 5 yards. There he is. In coverage here. Boom. I mean, he covers a lot of space fast. Good speed. Get out of the way. Watch this. I can't really see it. My video's lagging. But, boy, it's a big hit over on this quarterback. He's right here, 28. If I could slow it down a little bit, I don't know if I can. He is right there. It's hard to see, but he lays that sucker out. Big hit on that quarterback. That's what you get if you're running quarterback. Taking on a big lineman right there, getting off of him, making a play right there. There's the gloves in the middle. Downhill. Once again, look at there. The running back's not going forward. He's taking him backwards. It looks like he caused another turnover right there. Here you see that he's telling defense what to do, where to go there. He's kind of pointing, telling them. A little move right there. Here he is. Telling them, here it comes. Here it is. Watch him. You know. Boom. So he's stoning running back. Took him backwards. I mean, he's aggressive. He hits hard. He's a hard hitter. Here he is right there on the right. Finding him in there. And notice he did not go gain yardage after he hit him. He ran sideways. He did not gain any yards. Good play there. I might hit music, but we'll mute that a little bit. Here he is in the sleeves. Look at him there. Intercepting the pass. See his speed here. My video's lagging. But anyway, That dude in the green can run too. But good athlete there. We watched about 7 minutes. We'll try to get to 7 if we can. Watch about half of it. Here he is, kind of blitzing. Look at how quick he is. He just covers a lot. I mean, catching that ball there, that's 2 times. A deflected pass in the air. And so you see, man, he's just a playmaker. I think I won't pause it right there. We'll get out of this. We're having a hard time. Video's starting to lag on me. So we'll go back here. But you see there, that's about 5 minutes. Let everything kind of get going here again. But see, that's about 5 minutes of some film there, and you can watch the rest of it. I can put a link on there if you want to see it. Just to go to his huddle video, and I'm lagging to myself, I see. But anyway, guys, I wanted to show you a little bit of video and show you what we're getting and show you how our coaching staff's doing a great job of bringing in good talent. I mean, Harris, you see there's a good one. And he's a no-brainer. I mean, if you can get him, you can afford him, you sign him. And Coach Williams here, the Arkansas coaching staff, went from the linebacker room position kind of being a little short-handed to they got 7 players that can all play. So, I mean, they've really flipped the script there. And I just want to show you that we got a great coaching staff, guys. Coach Pittman has got a great offensive coordinator, great defense coordinator. They're recruiting well, transfer portal. They're bringing in guys that are going to really help us. And but, you know, we kind of, it's almost like we got to think of football like basketball. You know, Arkansas didn't have a winning record in the SEC, but yet we go to what? Did we go to the Elite Eight or Sweet 16 1? Should have beat Texas Tech. But anyway, and we didn't have a winning record in the SEC. So we've got to kind of change our thinking here and understand that under this transfer portal, these SEC, Big Ten, man, you know, SEC is really good. You're going to play a top 10 team almost every week. So that's tough. And record may not be the best in SEC. Hopefully it is, but and you can still be a really good team and not have a winning record in SEC. That's what I'm trying to say. Kind of like our basketball team did. But anyway, man, I got another good one here. Andrew Harris, linebacker, 6'3", 223. He's got prototype height and speed. He'll have the weight. He'll gain that. Heck of a player. Did another good job of getting a really good player in that can come in right away and help for sure. You know, another great pickup, man. Arkansas is doing a great job. They've signed. Oh man, they've got a good group of players they're bringing in. So really happy with it. Andrew Harris, very good. He's gonna fit right in there. He's gonna be one of our better linebackers. That's all I got, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't so far. And I got a bunch of videos on these portal signees, portal commitments, and I'm still working on more. So leave me a message if you have a question or something, or comment on something. I love to talk ball. I love to talk football. I do basketball videos too. So anyway, I love to talk both of them. Coached both of them for a long time. I still do. Still coach them. But anyway, that's all I got, guys. Thanks so much for watching. And last thing, as always, go Hogs.